Well, looking for things like tickets to plays and movies and concerts, have another online option to consider. Jim McCarthy is the CEO of GoldstarEvents.com. He joins me this morning with a look at how his site works as well as a few tips. Good morning and thanks for coming by.
Hi, Brent. Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Sure. What would you say are some of the top things you're seeing for family entertainment, some of the top choices people are making this summer?
Well, there are all kinds of choices for families, for sure. For example, Beauty and the Beast in San Mateo is a very popular choice. People are looking for ways to get outside all the time. There are things like bike rides across the Golden Gate Bridge, which are packaged up into a nice event, and just tons and tons of different ways to both be inside and outside. There's theater outside in the summertime. Up in Marin, for example, Marin County Shakespeare has a very lovely outdoor theater, and it's a great place to take kids maybe a little bit older, maybe 8 or 9 or a little bit older.
All right, so now there are several ways to get tickets to things online already.
That's right.
Talk about some of the few tips that people might keep in mind as they go online and they shop and buy over the internet.
Certainly what you want to do on the internet is compare. The internet is an excellent place to do some comparing. It's easy to search on a venue name or a city or a show that you're interested in, or even a type of thing you're interested in, and you're almost certain to find something that really works for you.
So now why use Goldstar Events? I mean, what's the advantage there as opposed to using things like Fandango or StubHub or even eBay? I mean, there's lots of sites to find tickets these days.
Sure. Our focus is a bit different from those. We're really the place to go to find something fun to do anytime. In the Bay Area alone, we have about 100 things you can go and do, and it's all for half price. We have, as I said, about 100 offers. Sign up for free, and you can get access to things like big theater at the ACT, comedy clubs like Cobb's in San Francisco. Also, you could go, again, we have an interesting thing, a hiking and picnicking event for singles, for example. We also have things like Teatro Zinzani in San Francisco or Beach Blanket Babylon. As I said, more than 100 choices in the Bay Area right now, and they're all half price, which is a great thing to do so that you can always go do something fun that's live and a little bit better than going to a movie.
So if I wanted to go to the All-Star game, I could go for half price?
I don't think we've got the All-Star game. That's been a little bit...
That's a tough ticket to get.
Well
I just thought maybe I found a little in there and maybe there'd be a way.
I'm going to Home Run Derby, but...
Yeah. Now, you become a member? Is there a fee associated with that?
There's no fee to join. It takes about 30 seconds to sign up. And what it does is it allows us to customize your experience based on where you live and the kinds of things you're interested in.
So you go online, you get some things that you like, and then from there you get updated email in return that kind of focus on the type of things you like or you say you like to do, right?
That's exactly right. It's very, very easy to do.
Now, what about people who have the tickets, the vendors, let's say, the people at some of the local theaters, for example? They could also come to you and say, we've got tickets, in exchange we get a little publicity. Is that how that works for people who have the tickets?
Absolutely. We don't sell individual tickets the way you see on eBay. We work directly with the venues, which actually gives a higher level of security and certainty to the tickets, but we work with a whole lot of them, about 2,000 nationally, and even here in the Bay Area, more than, I think, 150 or 200 vendors work with us. So by all means, if there are any vendors that we don't work with yet in the Bay Area, we'd love to hear from you and work with you.
All right, so now you mentioned a lot of different Bay Area venues, events that you can go around the Bay Area. Let's say I'm going out of town, I'm going to New York, I want to see Wicked, that's another tough ticket. Would your service address that, or do I do that someplace else?
We may not have the specific show that you're looking for. In some cases we will, depending on what you're looking for. But we do have lots of offers in not only San Francisco and the Bay Area, but also Los Angeles and San Diego, Las Vegas, Chicago, DC, of course New York, and also Boston. So if you're traveling, especially in the cities that I just mentioned, there's a very good chance that if we don't have the thing that's on your mind right now, we'll have something really exciting for you to do.
All right, very good. Jim McCarthy, thanks for coming by. We appreciate it. And we've added a link to at our website, NBC11.com. You just look under featured links to find that.
A transfer of power this morning at the Oakland School District.